I love the cover. It's a Ralph Steadman cover,
Yes.
which is, he's not an artist that you associate with like a fun cookbook. And so you're clearly staking out this is a very different cookbook.
Yeah, I didn't want it to look like any other cookbook. Ralph Steadman did all the Fear and Loathing books for Hunter S. Thompson,
Yep.
and I'm a huge fan. It apparently is so disturbing to two major book-selling chains that they insisted we cover it in a plain white wrapper.
Seriously?
Yeah.
They think this is too scary for people to handle.
Well, it does kind of look like, it's a family cookbook, but, the Manson family.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do something actually, most of my life, professional life has been, frankly speaking, about me. And this is, I'm a father of a 9-year-old girl now, and she pretty much runs the house and all the cooking decisions. So I tried to actually make a useful cookbook.
This is for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is for her, which is
approachable
really nice.
stuff. It brings my hyper-organizational skills from cooking professionally to, cooking at home.
Right. And is she an adventurous eater? Because my experience with kids are they want noodles and butter.
Right.
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't want to. And it's almost like later on in life, it's an evolutionary thing. They'll experience more foods. They'll get braver. But when they're kids, they just want the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Or pizza. What about your daughter? Is she adventurous?
She eats very adventurously because I never pressure her. I mean, you never make that mistake of, honey, you should try it. It's really good. That never worked for me. Instead, I'll say, oh, here's your damn noodles and butter, and I'm going to eat something really interesting here. And if she expresses interest, I'll say, oh, you're probably not ready for this. This is grown-up stuff. It's you're not going to like it.
That's so perfect. You're not ready for a yak eyeball yet.
Not a lot of that at my house, but she eats like raw oysters and stuff that I never would even suggest to a kid. I mean, do you really want to raise a foodie kid? I mean, that's kind of sick. It's annoying.
It's so nice to hear you say that.
Well,
I like that.
I'm so proud of my little Hunter. He eats sushi. That's kind of wrong.
Yeah, yeah. A kid that tastes the wine and sends it back. Oh, wait, that's wrong for 4 reasons. So your first, this book that you did, Kitchen Confidential, big bestseller, and it made a big splash because you revealed a lot of things about restaurants. You told people don't buy fish in a restaurant on a Monday because that fish has been sitting around for a while. You said, do not get mussels. You don't want to be eating mussels. You told people swordfish. This is a fish that's riddled with really, huge worms, and people shouldn't be eating it. You have a restaurant yourself.
Yeah.
You've got a restaurant. Is any of this stuff on your menu in your restaurant?
Well, naturally, we treat our mussels, impeccably.
Right.
Fish special's not a big thing on Monday, and no swordfish. No.
So you won't even sell swordfish. You think this is
No,
such
it's overfished anyway. Probably a good thing to stay away. You'd think cooks and chefs would be angry with me after this book too. It's been nothing.
Some have to be mad at you because you basically said, look out for restaurants. You're not necessarily getting what you think you're getting.
Yeah.
There must be a lot of people that are furious with you.
You know what? Since the book came out, it's been nothing but free liquor and free food since that time. Chefs kind of dig the book.
You've got a new friend, yeah. You have
The mussels are good at my place.
you have traveled the world looking for exotic foods. What's the worst thing that you ate on your trip? Because you're eating stuff that no one's really thought about eating before. What's the worst thing you had?
I set out, I went to every cool place I could think of looking for kicks, and whatever came my way, I tried. Unfortunately, that included undercooked iguana tamales. That was pretty nasty.
So the iguana's like still alive in the tamale, looking at you.
It might have been better alive. I mean, it was undercooked on the bone. I had the head and the paw, the whatever in mind. I've described it as it's like chewing on an action figure if you've let it marinate in your, if you let it marinate in your childhood turtle tank. It was really, really nasty.
That's not a good thing. Okay, you ate a cobra, is that right?
Yeah, the still beating heart, the bones, every part.
What do you mean the still beating? You ate a live cobra?
Well, they zip it's a table side dish. They bring the cobra right to your table, zip the heart out. I was a little put off because my cobra handler / waiter had a big bandage on his hand. I didn't take that as a good sign.
What kind of restaurant is this where they bring a cobra, show it to you, slit it, the heart's beating, and then you stick your face in there and go, what?
Well,
is this a fast food chain somewhere?
It's a special event meal. Southeast Asia, Vietnam, for instance, the line between food and medicine can get kind of slim.
Right. So the cobra didn't taste good?
Not bad. Compared to iguana, it was wonderful.
Right.
No, not bad at all. I wish I could tell you that it was even in the top 10 worst things I've ever eaten, but no,
okay,
not
let
bad.
me ask you about this. You ate a lamb's testicles. Is that right?
Hey, listen, If I were to present that properly, give it a nice fancy French name and serve it in my restaurant, the people would order it and like it. As long as they didn't know what it was, they'd love it.
We could put it on a sugar cone and give it to people. I mean,
that's an idea.
try this one. Hey, it's so good. I like it. I mean,
people eat differently around the world.
So a lot of it is not telling people what it is. You say this stuff like a lamb's testicle tastes pretty good as long as you don't know what it is.
Yeah. I mean, sweetbreads, for instance, Rita Vo. People eat that in restaurants. They don't really want to know it's a thymus gland, but perfectly delicious.
Okay. Toasted grasshoppers. You say these are actually pretty good.
Oh, they're great. 7th inning stretch at a Yankee game, no problem. Crunch, crunch.
What is it? Is it just? Do they have a taste, or is it just a crunchy taste?
They dredge them in spices, so it's a salty, crunchy, spicy
delight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a market for it.
Okay. Now you used to be very critical of the Food Network. You used to put down the Food Network a lot, make fun of the Food Network. Then they gave you your own show on the Food Network.
Yeah.
How did that happen? First of all, didn't they know that you were out there bad-mouthing them?
Yeah. Irony sucks. It really does. Yeah, I've done everything possible to make them, to piss them off, and they've been nothing but wonderful to me. I guess it's a bit of a departure for them. It's not a happy show all the time. I'm eating some really good food and having a great time. Other times I stare right at the camera and say, this is the worst thing I've ever had. Please kill me, now.
We have moments like that here. Does it? So you have you're saying is you have a darker show, you think, than most Food Network shows?
Yeah, I think that's that's a fair statement.
In your time, you've said some things about Emeril.
Yeah, listen, he's a beloved American institution. I hear he's a nice guy, runs great restaurants, but I find the show gruesome, disturbing, and scary. I mean, all those people jumping up out of their chairs every time he says garlic or bam. I find that really frightening.
Right. You think it's sort of a mind control element going there, that people are just all hail Emeril, and that's disturbing.
It's like Satan's infomercial. I mean,
Right.
It's really scary.
Right. This will get back to him.
Yeah.
Have you run into him?
Not yet. I'm worried. I'm doing the James Beard Awards this year. I'm a presenter, and I think it'll be the first time I'll be in a room with everybody I've been slagging over the years. So I'm a little concerned. I go to the men's room. Is he going to be there waiting to cold cock me with a lead pipe? I hear he's got a vicious sucker puncher.
He'll probably have like a lamb shank.
Yeah, right.
When he beats you, he'll be like bam, bam, bam.
Well, I will
just go down.
I will richly deserve it.
You'll richly deserve it. The book, A Cook's Tour, is available now. Why don't I have one here to hold up? Oh, this is it. That is A Cook's Tour. Wow. I thought this was the Kitchen Confidential. Cook's Tour is available now, and the Food Network show, and you love the Food Network now, airs Tuesday nights. They put the chip deep in the brain.
Yep.
Tuesday nights at 10:30. Anthony Bourdain, thank you for being here. Good to have you. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. You are a world-renowned chef, all right?
Yeah.
Famous throughout the world. Yeah, let's admit
Like the Chuck Wetner of chefs. I mean,
Okay. Do you ever eat fast food? I would think that it would be difficult because you're very famous, everyone knows you, and you're always talking about the purity of the food, and it's going to be a real experience. Can you go and get fast food and not be in trouble for it?
I talk smack about the king, the clown, and the colonel a lot, and so it's tough for me when in the middle of the night I suddenly get like maybe I'm in the bad decision-making period of the evening, let's put it that way. Perhaps, I'm in an altered state of consciousness and suddenly hungry. And often I find for that, fast food, macaroni and cheese, it's not even the chicken. It's a kernel. It's that orange, bright orange. I'm not even sure it's cheese. It's some sort of weird glowing orange color.
Yeah.
I'll put a hoodie on and I'll slide into the kernel, hoping that no one will recognize
slid
me.
into the kernel,
so to speak. I'll get a big tub of that stuff, and I'm always like just halfway out the door, and somebody's like, "Oh, Anthony Bourdain, oh, dude," and they'll take the picture, and you know what the feeling's like. Have you ever walked out of you've been caught by a neighbor coming out of a strip mall porn shop with anal rampage under your arm?
Yes, I think we've all had that experience.
It's so awkward.
Yeah. The problem is I'm often caught returning it.
This one doesn't work.
Yeah. I don't like the deleted
All used
scenes.
up.
You are not a fan of Johnny Rockets. That's a popular hamburger
Yeah.
place out here in Los Angeles, and I think it's around in parts of the country. Johnny
think so,
Rockets.
yeah.
You really don't like Johnny Rockets. What happened?
Yeah, I've eaten a lot of really nasty things on my show, but nothing as soul destroying as my airport Johnny Rockets experience. I went in, there were like 2 managers, a cashier, 3 cooks. There's no one else in the airport. I'm alone there. I'm hungry. I order a burger. They throw a cold burger on a halfway on a bun. Reach into the fry basket for some pre-cooked fries. They don't even dunk it in the grease. Throw a limp pickle on. They slide. They're all standing there in a row. Nothing else going on. No other customers. They sort of slid it across at me, all looking at me, and we all sort of stood there silently for a second, kind of sharing this moment of perfect misery. None of us were where we wanted to be, and such things, rightly or wrongly, send me into a spiral of misery and depression that lasted 3 days. So it was really the most soul-destroying recent meal experience. Not a fan, no.
Okay, yeah, I don't like that you added that at the end.
Yeah.
So I say no. All right. So if there was a Johnny Rockets in Switzerland, what would it take to get you there?
Wow, I can't even think of anything that would I don't think I could overcome the
There's
fear,
so
the
much to
terror, and the
overcome. A
revulsion.
yodeling man giving you a Johnny Rockets burger.